This old switchboard could talk. Wow, your ears would sizzle. 1880. We take Alexander Graham Bell's invention for granted today. Perhaps we should. But isn't it incredible that millions and millions of people can talk simultaneously from practically any spot on Earth? In the beginning, back in the old days, the telephone was something of an oddity, to say the least. You'd pick up this receiver to see that the line was clear. Then you'd hang up and ring with this crank. Pick it up again and tell the operator what number you wanted.
You know, there would have been a lot better reason for me to keep going for this pre-roll, but... Oh, there we go. But I forgot how to set up a pre-roll that again. But first things first. Butterfly, my face is on the channel. I do as I please. But how are you doing, Butterfly? I hope you're doing well. I should turn that on. Good seeing you in. Hey, Ace. I'd ask how you, Devi, and Misty are, but I'm pretty sure that Devi and Misty are coming home one limb lighter from head patting. Also good to see you in, too. Hope you're doing well today as well. Also, they're going home tomorrow. Nice. Also, I have to completely remix all the audio real quick because I forgot how loud this game is. That's good enough. But yeah, we're once again playing Okami, and I am once again completely, totally, and hopelessly lost because honestly, this game just keeps on happening. And I was checking beforehand, it's about 27 hours, which is 9 streams, and there's not a clear end in sight. Like, I don't really feel like we're getting towards a clear end. That's fun. Good, door won't budge. But yeah, I hope they have that Missy and Debbie both have a safe trip back tomorrow, and that as fun as it is, I find you usually need some time to recover after some big event, so hope you get some time for that. Got better. Do we? Do we? Because I'm trying to figure out information here, and you're not telling me. Wait, there's like an adventure log thing. Logbook. Journal. I see that the whole. Wow, that log tells me nothing. It's just a transcript of the cutscenes. So I guess we just keep going upwards until we find a door we can open. Or maybe we have to, like, thaw out the village first? Oh, good. Good, someone we can interact with. Halt, who goes there? This is the house of the village elder. Yeah, it's me. How are you doing, Sound? Nice seeing you in. Hope your day's well. And we're starting already. Will we break the record of 18, or will we fall a little bit short? Right now we're at 2. Tays indeed well. That's good to hear. It's always good. Need something from the elder, you must go through me. I'm Semical, the top warrior of the Oinya tribe. Nice hat. Sheesh, who's this guy think he is? Top warrior of the local tribe? He just told us that, Easton. Well, at least we finally met someone from the village. So what are you doing standing around in the middle of this blizzard? Huh? That grating voice. Is that you, Eason? Oh good, we're known here. What the world are you doing with that strange white wolf? That's none of your business, pal. Anyway, what's with this village? It's a total mess. The true demons have taken over Izufuji. Must have been gone for some time if you don't know that. Save your questions for when you get back to your own village. As of course, if it hasn't already been buried by the snow. Oh, and take the suspicious wolf with you too. Are you little? We're done talking to you. Let's into the chief's house now. No, you may not pass. We normally don't even let strangers into the village. I told the villagers not to let them into their houses. Oh, the only place in any RPG where the door is actually locked. You'll obey me, Sir Semical, chief of... Nope. Oh, perfect. We wanted the chief, and we got the chief. You chief? Well, an old man Camus. Didn't buy the farm, did he? Fool, of course he's still alive. He's been gravely weakened battling the demons. Our hideous monsters are trying to finish him off. Since only the elder's volcanic incantation to foil their plans. That's why he became chief of the village. Must protect the elder from the monsters lurking in every corner. Now be on your way. Ungrateful little twerp. Alright. Bears. Can we feed the bears? Yeah, we got some. Oh, fish. Alright. I mean, I think bears, it's like anything goes. No, I had a pretty good day today. It's very hot in here all day. Partially because it says like 50 outside now. But it's spring. It goes weird. Like it started at Izufuji, gates shut tight, blah blah blah. Like the week started pretty okay, like 60s, 70s. It was 85 today, and then I got and checked the weather and said temps will plummet tomorrow. So that's happening. But also, something funny did happen through a combination of just hot nonsense, weird times, and ooh, what the heck is this? Sunfrank. It has been so freaking long since we found one of those things. I completely forgot that there was a piece of heart collection side quest. And at least part of that is just how massive this game is. Alright, where the heck do we go? He keeps saying that, but like, you don't tell us what the better thing for us to do is. Game, please. Yeah, like, I've just been, I will admit to eating kind of like hot garbage this week. Because like I ran out, got some stuff that looked like good, just, hell yeah. Bread has been in the suitcase. How are you doing, Weeboo? Hope you're doing well tonight. And I hope that your brain has unsprained itself from that weird Backrooms ROM hack you were playing last time. Live-a-boo! Hell yeah! The Weeboo is alive. We love to hear that. Just talking about how, due to the complete fault of my own... Wait, is there a... There's a thing over there. Nope. Ah, wonderful. Oh, let's see if we can force this guy to move. Well, don't heed my warning. Okay, I think we're just leaving the village. Yeah, for time watching that stream of the, was it the I333 whatever, or 3 ROM hack, I was kind of convinced that the castle was just being procedurally generated, because I could not make heads or tails of what areas led to which in there. It seems, that was a cool ROM hack. Hey, wait. Huh? Oh, Tiny Pupper? Tiny Pupper plot advancement? You guys, wait up. Oh, all me. I haven't seen you in ages. Ethan? It is you. I thought I heard you talking to Samical. I just thought I'd come back and see how things were after my trip. I can't believe what's happened to the village since I've been gone. And that Samical's still stubborn as ever. When did he become chief? Well, a lot's happened this past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come and rest at my place? And bring your white wolf too. Well, I just grabbed some convenience food because it looked good, and I figured I wouldn't be eating it much. It was dinner and lunch for 3 days in a row, because the place that I wanted to grab most of the grocery shopping for, a local, like, really high quality butcher shop, they're closed on Sundays, so I couldn't go then. On Monday, they closed at 5:30, and I got distracted and didn't get out the door until then. And they closed at 2 today for some reason. I assume it's like restock day, so they close early to do that. But like 3 days in a row, I try to get there and just completely fail. So I've been eating like garbage because of that, and you know what? Microwavable taqueritos are pretty good in that regard. Here's Amaterasu, otherwise known as No Bath Amy. Let's cut the chase. So much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. What the heck brought that on? No one knows for certain. Those twin demons, Lechq and Nechq, they were sealed away by a brave Oina hero years and years ago, and have been enshrined in the Waku's shrine ever since. Ah, the tongue-twistering start. I have a feeling that however I'm pronouncing all of these words is horribly wrong and detrimental to me trying to learn them properly. One day they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Love the stylized versions of some of these cutscenes. Kemu set out for the shrine at the top of Izufuji to pacify them, but they nearly killed him. He's no match for their evil magic. Semical managed to get him back just in time, get to him just in time and bring him back. And then they got even more violent and turned Izufuji into a glacier. Or a glacier, if you prefer, which I do not. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kemu in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Samical's been trying to protect the village when Kemu recovers, but there's nothing we can do against those demons. You really aren't a fix if old man Kemu's prayers don't work. The day before the twins' demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinshu Field to the south. That fateful day, Kemu declared that the evil force from the south had made its way here to Kamui. That might have been our fault. Oops. Kamui is sometimes called the Land of Hidden Darkness, and there's a legend that says that all the demons are born from this land. Wonder if all the world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. A black shadow passed overhead from the south recently. And vanished into Woku's shrine as if she'd been swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Hey, there's something else I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kutone? Someone with it outside of the village. How could old man Kemu let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki? He left here with our sacred sword the morning after it all started. As soon as Semical was chosen to take Kemu's place as chief, Oki just took the sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with the sacred sword. He didn't even ask permission? How rude. Well, everyone admits Oki's a great warrior. Even Samical does. But it's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it. Now of all times? He seems awfully nervous about protecting old man Kemu. It's because of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone's angry at Oki for taking the sword like that. But you see, well, Samical would never say it. But he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Oki will come back and help the village. So why do you have to snap at us like that? You even told Furball here to get lost. Well, day after the village was attacked by demons, Lika went missing. Lika? As in, Lika, your... That's right, my little sister. Scoured the village and the surrounding area, but we couldn't find her. She just vanished. That poor little Lika, too. Why do those demons mess with a little girl like that? Don't know for sure if the demons are behind her disappearance, but they'd certainly have a reason to seek her out. You see, Lika holds the fate of this village in her hands. The fate of this village. Well, this is all awfully convenient. That was Kemu's howl. He's calling to you, Isan. He's summoning both of you. I mean, that might be true, that might not be, but it's certainly a way to get us out of your house. But the wild thing about this game is that, and finding like the piece of heart just then reminded me about it. Oh wait, no, that's Samical? No, wait, that was Kemu, who's in there. Wait, still got a bone to pick with us or something? Elder summons the White Wolf to his home. You may enter. Oh, it's about time. Out of our way, chump. Imagine pissing someone off so much that they accidentally start a voluntary transformation just to yell at you better. This is a village elder, old man Kemu, but Reb must... Right. I will try to remember to remind you to get your laundry. Weeboo, it is your job to remind me to remind you to get your laundry. I'll try my best. How many times did Gramps here Tim hide? Ah, it's no time to be dredging up the... Wait, why is there two bread? Because The mitosis redeem. Where actually do I have it? Catch. How much did I put? Ah, this one. Which puts another bread on the screen. Wrong one. What the? Ow! Why are you so tiny? Why did the main one get so little? There, bun. And thanks for the look. Appreciate that, and hope you enjoy your evening. And I'll try to remember in like half hour to remind you about laundry. What's that bad mouthing me? It's like there's some hides to be tanned. Ah! Ah! I'm being... Ah! It's a raccoon mask here. Guess old man Kemi is still into collecting cheesy stuff like this. Huh? What happened? Was it a dream? Was I sleepwalking again? Sheesh, old man snooze a lot, tans hides in his sleep too? Why, is that little Ethan? So then I wasn't dreaming. If he went right into, well then I gotta tan your hide again. Webkir village, another cameo. Thought I heard Santa Claus talking to someone outside. Must say, Ethan, you've grown. Barely at all since last I saw you. Now put a cork in it, Gramps. Do you summon us just because you wanted someone to clobber? Ah, yes. Let's get down to business, eh? So, this is the white wolf I wish to speak with. You no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister Lika has gone missing. Yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok. That's right. And I hear her disappearance threatened the very existence of our village. Kai said something like that too. I can see why you'd be worried, but don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? Nope, we are not exaggerating. Besides, you've been gone so long, how could you possibly know? Lika has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power now is the key to saving the land of Kamui. Huh? Are you saying Lika's power can defeat those demons? Not exactly. There is another reason we need her power. It's for Izo Fuji, the protector deity Kamui. Izo Fuji? As you know, Izo Fuji form the two active volcanoes. Oh, I see. So we use the lava in the volcanoes to melt the snow in the village. Foolproof plan. Nothing can go wrong. Each year I recite the volcanic incantation. That triggers an eruption that warms the fruit. I was joking, but that's actually what they do? They're just like, yeah, it's too cold up here. Let's just bathe the land in lava. That'll solve it. Warms the frigid land of Kamui. But the demon's powers plunge Izo Fuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui goes weaker and weaker, colder and colder. If we don't have Lika recite the volcanic incantation soon, land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, old man? I would if I could. I no longer have the strength to pray in this raging blizzard. Any idea where Lika could be? That's a problem. Searched high and low for that girl with no luck. Still, it's one place we've yet to look. Where? Yashpat, mysterious forest of deception. Sir, someone goes missing, and you are literally living right next to the mysterious forest of deception, and it doesn't cross your mind that, maybe they might have gotten lost in there. Yeah, boy. I call a faint lift of lack emanating from... That's not, we haven't checked there yet, so we don't know. That's our best possible lead, and we really should send someone to go out to it. I swear. After all, I do have the keenest nose of all the Oinup tribe. Suspect she could be somewhere around here on your map. Oh, perfect. Ah. I'd like you to conduct a thorough search of that there for us. You gotta be kidding me. I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole. Oh, White Wolf, you are our last hope. Not me. Chief Slamical must remain here to protect the villagers, and Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only one left. Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Do not mock me, little sprite. A pure white coat, crimson martins, and divine instrument? No, legendary wolf sure knew it. That name's known far and wide, even in this distant land of Kamui. Camera? I feel like tracking. I feel like... Yeah, that's better. I never dreamed legendary wolf yet lives. Well, actually, this here is... Sure knew it, please. You must help us. Well, you can must recite the volcanic incantation soon. I heard the land of Kamui will become an acid tomb. I beg of you, you must find Leica. Warn the villagers be wary of strangers, but we'll make a special exception for you. And we'll open the village's far gate that leads to Lauchi Lake. Should get what you need from the villagers before you set out. I have no idea why I decided that that guy had an outrageous southern accent. Especially because as far as the theme of this, like Russian, Canadian, Midwestern, especially a Yooper accent would fit the vibe better, but I find old men with ridiculous southern accents to be on point. Why don't you go to Yoshpet? Edge of Lauchi Lake. I'll put a cork. He did not tell us anything. Ooh, butter. Thank you for the butters. I didn't actually know. Butter on the bread. Yes, we got some good spread. Actually, I should probably set that up independent on the burn bread for try to get like different toppings like jelly or other things. Because so far we have that. Hey, Chance, thanks for the attempted catch. How are you doing today? Everyone go check out Chance. She's the one who recommended this game to me, and it's been a whole lot of fun, even if it's super long. Must be right. Must have been some kids fooling around. All right, I'll check that out. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. And ooh, Crab Champions. That game has looked fun, of like crab-themed multiplayer deathmatch. Woohoo! I'm playing in the snow and trying to make a big snowball. Got a bit bigger than planned though. Grown-ups complain about snow, but kids love being outside. Doesn't matter how cold it is. Oh yeah, this is amazing video game being art, because they literally want to play sometime. We'll see. I really not sure if I'll have to take a look at it and see, because I did recently, as in right before this stream, notice there was a sale on all like the Destiny stuff, so I bought like all the content I didn't have already. So I should probably save and keep saving for other stuff, but that game does seem really fun. Okay, I think it's just like camera based. Oh, there's also just a chest in there. Oh, let's thaw that quick. But yeah, I was kind of saying this earlier, but like finding like the first heart container mirror shard thing in a long while made me realize that this game is probably much longer than I've been going through it, because we've been pretty good of sticking to main story and going like pretty fast, not really doing a lot of side grinding, mostly because I completely forget. Like, I completely forget to grind this when I'm not, and try to unlock more moves and gear and stuff when I'm not actively playing on stream. But like, there's probably a bunch of stuff I haven't completely missed. All right, kid, how's this? Figure. Okay, so just more. You know, the kid's greedy, but I can respect that. Like, this is 27 hours, and I think we're just now entering the last bit. There's probably 3-4 streams left, which puts completion at like I'd say 39-40 hours. So third to last arc. Okay, I'm thinking 60 hours for this game. 'Cause, wow. That is just a lot of game in this game. Because I know, like, the only other game of comparable length would be Final Fantasy VII, which has Arc 1 Orochi, Nine Tails, Arc 3 is this, and then, okay, and then the finale. Right, I see. If this arc is as long as Nine Tails, and I'm fine with just leaving it as you'll see when you see, then yeah, this could go on for a bit. Yeah, like, that's good. That's good blocking, and does make sense for how to set it up, because it is like, there are overarching villains, and then like 1 or 2 sub-dungeons, sub-areas with a minor boss, or 2 or 3 to defeat. Alright. Kid, if this isn't big enough, I'm rolling you up like a Katamari. Bigger. This is... At this point, I'm just intrigued to see what the end goal is. The real secret of the stray beads? Yeah. Yeah, I think between when you streamed this a while ago and I did see the finale of that, so I'm not even bothering to collect them all. Hey, Botanical, how are you doing? We are rolling a giant snowball because at this point I'm curious to see what the kid who tasked us with this wants it for. How are you doing tonight? Just talking about this game and other hot nonsense. You collect them all, you get a work. Well, true, but on the second playthrough only, because the last beat is given to you as a reward for beating the game. And doing good. But we pulled my head out of Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, that's hard to do. In that game, I've just gone to the Yeah, for a little while. I just got to the Rito dungeon in that one, and first of all, I am so glad to see that the dungeons are back, because that is just peak, absolutely peak Zelda design. One day I'll get to play it. I'm I'm sure that someday you'll be able to get it. Probably after all the overhype for it's gone and passed. Because there's, like, my TikTok feed is kind of hard to open that app simply because it's the latest. So Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, probably Christmas. Woohoo! Finally! I've never seen a snowball so huge. It's almost scary. Really cool, too. Definitely a snowball king. Can we now, Wolfie? You know what? I'll take it. I think that's enough for another... Oh, no, you are definitely not helping anything with my TikTok feed, Botanical. You are not the reason because I was seeing them beforehand, but definitely contributing. I need three more praise. And a chance. Honestly, it might be a bit better to wait. Well, I can't even say that because my usual opinion is wait for a game to be like fully released and all that. But like Tears of the Kingdom is surprisingly like finished. I know they took a year to hammer out and perfect all the physics and whatnot, but it's very refreshing to see a game that comes out and feels complete. Unwrapping Flamecraft. Oh hell yeah. I'm excited for that because like we played that once before and yeah. Pokemon was hot nonsense. That should not have come out. It, even on the standards of games broken at launch, that was bad. Kind of disappointing, especially with how good Arceus was. But no, Flamecraft is like that game. You pop stuff out. That is the best part of getting a new board game, of being able to actually unwrap and unpack everything. Like, that was the fun part of when I got a physical copy of Wingspan. Well, I'm excited for the Dragon Capitalism board game, because for anyone who doesn't know, Flamecraft is a great board game, super cute art and everything on it, and very good rules. You have all these shops that are manned by dragons, and it's about employing them, moving around, and collecting and selling products for your advantage. It's pretty fun. But yeah, no, Scarlet Violet, I pre-ordered that one because I was so impressed with how good Arceus was, because Arceus was to do an unboxing video or something. No, enjoy it for yourself, because yes. Yeah. Like, I pre-ordered it because I was so hyped for what Pokemon Arceus did and kind of expected that, but in a more finished, or not finished, but modern vibe. Like all the gyms, various other things, battles with just roaming trainers, but still kind of the... Ooh, Arca Yamato. Fuji and the Arca Yamato. Very sacred place for the Oina tribe. Interesting. But then it just kind of felt like Sword and Shield, but the scuff got pushed off to other places instead of... I don't know, it was just underwhelming. So, oh, good structured box and has bags for all the pieces. Are they like stack of plastic bags or like high quality, I guess, fabric bags? Because both are great. It's... Wait. That looks very sci-fi. Yeah, just plastic bags. Hey, that is still nice to have, especially if you have a couple extra to make sure that you can get everything in however you want, or when one gets lost. Because, like, a game that's built to be packed back in, it's just so nice. Like the handful of those kind of more in-depth board games, I full-on do not, when I play with my family, I do not let them put it away. Because, like, nope. I have a system, I know how things fit and how things can go in. It will be good, and it'll keep it nice longer. You can bag things if you must, but do not touch. Oh, there's an owl up there. Hoot. Wait, I have a feeling that... What did I just feed that one? Oh, it's like an otter. Or something. Trying cards... I know when we played in Tabletop Sim, they seemed standard size, but, like... You know what? I can feel the secondhand excitement from all this, and can't wait to play it. But no, whatever the next Pokemon that's released, I'm either going to pass like I did with pretty much every release since Soul Silver on, or just I'm waiting to see what they end up doing. Huh? Wait, let me check the map, because I feel like this isn't the way where I was supposed to go, but there was like a relic that I needed to get first. Tuskull, I know who you are. Yes, a divine look of yours. It's unmistakable. You're legendary White Wolf Shiranui, aren't you? Wow, I heard that name here too. Well, I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Guess it really resonates with Oina because they're so spiritual. Oh, Isan! It's been quite a while, so you're still alive. Oina, Shaman, Tuskull. Cool. Ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. As monsters were revived, many people's lost their lives. Yeah, I heard all about it. So what's up with those demons coming back? And where the heck's Laika? Demons have shut themselves up in Izufuji's Waku Shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging through Kamui. We managed to keep some of it at bay thanks to that effing gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me the most, though. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Kamui knows as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up, as if in response to it. Southern land. Oh, she must mean Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Orochi. There's been so many monsters here in Kamui. Some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help but thinking it's all this havoc in Nippon as its root in Lauchi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Izufuji. Oh, also Botanical. Might be interested to know, but there was a sale on Destiny expansion, so now I have them all and the pass for the current season. So that's going to be a thing that probably occurs. Ouchie, Kami. Ark of Yamato that rests in the lake. Ark of Yamato. Everyone from Kenway knows that story. It says the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. My grandpa used to tell me the story. Long ago in the Age of Myths, an iron ark fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Lauchi Lake. Celestial plane is the land above where the gods dwell. The gods known as celestials there. The ark that the celestials were on came crashing down to this land. Hell yeah, I haven't even actually touched the new season yet. Also, my brother's getting into it too. Made 100 first. He made the right choice. Because while they are complete glass cannons, and by class osmosis, dumbasses, they are the best class. Aside from the Titans, Titans go brr, Warlocks just kind of fluff around. Hunters just go bang. Want to see me do that again? I'm the only crayon muncher I know. Hey, I just got Witch Queen, so that means Sweet Business is open. And now that it does explosive damage, I really want to run a Titan for the Actium War Rig near infinite ammo build, because that sounds so fun. Of just going brrrr. Hang on a second while I take a breath. So you might have someone to share your crayons with soon. Although the problem is hunters are really fun and fit how I play that game so well. It's like using a chainsaw. Hell yeah. Well, and they're consumed till all the celestials were dead. But ranged. It's like a chainsaw, but they're over there. When you want to chainsaw someone, but they're all the way across the room. As the ark crashed, monsters disembarked and started ravaging lands. The world hasn't been safe since. It said monsters still rise from the lake's depths. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. Sounds better than eating paste. Tastier and more. Oh, that reminds me. I saw that Crayola is making crayon-shaped gummy candies now. For pretty much just a joke of people eating crayons. And I kind of want to, like, gift anyone I know who plays Titans a box of them. I have one thing to add to that. That's the story of the one surviving Celestial the Ark. Oh? Fell the world from the Celestial Plane. It was full of monsters which killed the Celestials on board, but legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become, and then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I've heard that. Say the reason monsters still emerge from the lake in Lauchi Lake is that the ruler of darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of darkness? Really want... Oh, that reminds me, so I have some, like, candy and chocolate molds. It's been a while since I made it because I don't really have a good thermometer for hard candy. Although, I should have the stuff for gummy. I think I have something to do tomorrow. But you can definitely find, like, a candy mold for dice and make hard candy dice, and when they displease you, eat them. Taking notes. Yes. Now I'm curious. Eat 20 candy. Yeah, 7-piece. 7-piece silicon resin mold for epoxy resin casting. They're meant for, like, actual dice if you get... So if they're meant for, like, if you actually have resin and the like and are casting your own dice. they would totally work. Something like that would totally work for, like, hard candy. Hmm? Yeah, I think I need to get some... Because normally, like, I've tried to make honey candy and, like, little pips as, like, actually for streaming for like, what my throat hurts after stream when I've been talking a while. But, oh, Oina Crust. No way it can break the seal, but already entry, it must comply. Spread the playing mat for flame crafts is over half my height unrolled. So about 2 feet long. Sure knew. You must have the Oina amulet. So Prolo. Oh, sweet. But yeah, that is... Well, it's essentially the entire board. And some boards unroll to pretty big size or expand or get... I am above average height both worldwide and America. Yes, but you'll always be small in my heart. Oh shoot, speaking of small, Wibbles, your laundry! Check your laundry! No. I have no remorse, although I might not survive the weekend. If I could find her... Okay, so I think the equipment. Oh, I only have the one. I wonder what other holy artifacts you can get. Like, I know that the Kawa use this as a mouse pad. Oh shoot, yeah, for sure. Like, as a mouse pad, I don't really use one because I don't have space in my desk, because between... Well, I suppose I could use one. I'd have to put it under, like, my rests and keyboard and probably under my screen razors, too. But they make full-sized, So let me check what this is actually for. Oh, that's passage into the forest. Well, they make massively sized, like full desk mats. I know some people have ones that double as Yu-Gi-Oh playing mats, or just are actually massive. Yeah, it's already the right material, and it looks great, so... The only thing is, it would probably... Oh, hey, bears. It would probably introduce some additional wear and tear on the board for using it as a mouse pad, but it would also be perfect if the material's right for it. When I was talking to someone about, like, various merch, and they said that someone they were talking to had straight up said, like, yeah, if you're making a mouse pad, make it, like, 2 feet long and a massive mat instead of a small one, or else I'm just straight up not interested. So there's like that, and which are pretty common for like desk size mouse pads. Of course, there's the other popular style of the booba mouse pad, which is essentially a full mouse pad, a wrist rest, but that wrist rest is shaped like an anime character's tits. Which I find it hilarious for the fact that I've heard that ergonomically speaking, the shape of those pads is like super good for your wrist. If they had to design an it's better than the Donkey Kong one. Hang on, I have to look this up. Donkey Kong Booba mouse pad. Oh yeah. Is the other option for characters who do not have the chest size for that. It's an ass pad. Oh, that is hilarious. And also probably still good. Nice. Even better if you imagine Seth Rogen. But just the fact that it's still like a very ergonomic option, I'll never get over that. Zoom out. Okay, so I gotta. Oh. Hey, a stray bead. That's convenient. And more praise we can get. Because I guess we just have a whole lot of fish for no reason. Did I buy several streams ago a bunch of seed bags and just only ever use 2? That might be what happened. Meh. Right. So I think we got the thing we needed. See, maybe that's my gift for friends this year. Get everyone booba pads. Well, I know you've shown me the Mandalorian body pillow cover, so I'm sure you could find amazingly cursed pads like that, or or just follow the trail of VTubers until you find a sufficiently cursed set. Yeah, anyone's been look for her yet. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, of course, isn't exactly a prime tourist spot. Who's your favorite character? Off the top of my head, I don't know an answer that would get. Actually, they probably all have a booba mouse pad. I'll think about that and get back to you, because I know what you're asking for. Are going back there? It says I'm going back. It's using the royal we. It's talking about Furball here. Yashpa is like another world. Get lost, you might never return. But don't you worry, Emmy here will find Leica. Out of the case, I'll lead the way. What? No, you must be worried, Ethan, but we haven't got much time. No, you don't. Okay, what's your favorite character? Also, Weebu, I am surprisingly invested in your laundry situation. I mean, humans are waiting for the day of darkness. It's a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Kamui will be in total darkness for a whole day when that happens. Without sunlight and with Demon's Blizzard going on, no living thing in Kamui will be able to survive the day. It's only a few days until the day of darkness. If Lika's not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then... Matarasu, you're no ordinary wolf, are you? Kamui wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe... okay, bye, I'm looking. Have fun on your lurk. It's very strong if you can cope with Eason. And your point is? Sorry, anyway, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you into the forest, Matarasu. Come when you're ready. I'm going ahead to the edge of the forest. I have to think because... I'll have to think because, like, off the top of my head, I can't really say I have a favorite character. Like, I've played so many games and watched so many things that I can't really think of one off the top of my head. It's like, yes, this is my all-time favorite. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, like, I actually do need a moment to think about that question. Slash him. Oh, that works. Right, dodge. And get a free Demon Fang. Oh, right, that's been, like, the primary thing I wanted to do. Like, oh, I think I missed the finisher. Whoa. Hi there, Snowball. Oh, I have no idea what to do with you. Can I... Well, aha! That's what I do with you. And also thaw myself out. So it's counting as a hit, but he's... Get down. Oh, he's shrinking, he's shrinking. And I'm frozen and out of... He's growing again. Dang it. Oh. Hey, Cassiopeia. Good to see you in. So, saw you streaming earlier. How did that run of Pokemon Infinite Fusion go? And I hope you're doing well tonight. Nice seeing you around. Alright, let's put this... Aha. A tiny one. And make this one a bit bigger. And butter. Good. I was not. I had to lurk in a bunch of and some other stuff, like cooking dinner. But yeah, it's hard to keep up with everyone everywhere all at once as much as I liked to. I found that watching multiple streams at the same time doesn't really go well. I hope whatever news it was is exciting and at the very least good. Can you give me like a fire or anything? I need to melt ya. So many people to support and not enough time in the day. Finally! Tiny houses exposed. Gotta just, at some point gotta be, okay with just having tabs open and muted with a browser extension. And then dropping by to just check in what the news or what they're doing, and then just get on with whatever thing you actually have to do. Oh, come on! How elaborate do you have to make this? Get down here! Oh, very elaborate, because I am almost out of health. My God. Good thing is he is too. Dang it. Stupid icicle igloo table thing. Ah. Oh, I got out. So angry I actually fell out of the suitcase. Ah. Well, that's done. And I immediately could use a save point. Don't. Is this, traveling merchant. Alright, weird seal mask man. Coin, feed bags, guess I'll get like 4 of them. Good on those, good on those. Good on all that. Yeah, problem is I just seem to not use any... Can get by with not using enough resource... or tons of resources. So... I'm able to... Oh. I'm able to, like, not buy anything. I'm pretty sure that the only things that are, like, big ticket items, aside from maybe 1 or 2 things that I can't get with Demon Fangs alone, are, like, 3 fighting moves that haven't really been an issue. Like, I feel even if I know the special moves, that it's the basics that get you by. Yeah, just... Oh, I went right by it. Yeah, you gotta make sure that people know what type of things are out there, so they don't accidentally click a link that they think is completely fine and accidentally do something immoral, like... Oh shoot, I forget, they actively hunt at night. Like, install an ad blocker like that. Oh, dang it! You again! Without them knowing, you know? But the fact that Twitch's ads are pretty much completely worthless for a streamer to have up. There's nothing wrong with blocking it to avoid giving your money to Amazon. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. I got... And... deep... Ball. Yeah, I really wish that I could that too. And like, I know why, because on some level that is where the site makes its money, and Twitch does have to turn a profit for us to actually use it as a platform. But I really wish that they weren't, at the very least, not as predatory or in your face. Like, heck, I'd be fine with how they are now and probably would switch over to their, like, hey, if you run this many ads, you get this incentive. If, like, on mobile, they have the, they'll sometimes have it where you pop up in the side. It doesn't stop the stream at all. You can still keep on watching and listening, but it's like a sidebar ad. And if all the ads were like that, or... Oh! I'll get a load of this bowl. Heck, what I need to do, but I find it disorienting not to push it through OBS, not to look at chat and the stream through OBS. Oh, I got a shield up front. Butt's weak. I need to find like an OBS plugin for some bull. Hell yeah. That'll tell me when an ad's about to be run, so I can just like freaking stop and take a couple minute break. Because I know that like, that also goes for anyone in chat. If an ad appears and you don't have a good way to skip it or Oh, it's a bug. It's a bug bowl. Bowl bug. Nice. Like skip it or get around it and it's super long and in your face, just let me know. And at the very least, I guarantee you I will not do anything important until I get word that the ad is back and done. Because I just find it annoying that have seen conversations get completely derailed just because Twitch decided to run 3 minutes of ads in the middle of it. And it's so weird that you get into stream and it's pretty much the only form of entertainment where ads start and the show below it keeps on going. Eastern Forest. Ancient people of Kamui dubbed it Yoshpet. Means consuming forests in their ancient language. So the forest will swallow you up if you lose your way. Kai said she'd be waiting for us here. I wonder where she is. Yeah, I wish it would make like a big... wish I could make a big flash for myself like 1 minute before. Thing has an alert, but... yeah, I think it has an alert, but it's Garbo and doesn't work half the time. Yeah, and part of the problem is that ads are sometimes desynced between people. Like, I've had it where people said, oh, I got hit by an ad. I'm like, I haven't. And then they say, oh, I'm back from the ad. And then I get hit by that ad. It's a broken system that needs some work. Oh, Amaterasu. Ugh, not that half-baked prophet again. God damn it, Waka. What are you looking for now, Mashuri? I'm still looking for you-know-what. But this cold shirt is making it difficult. Like we really care, pretty boy. If you're gonna be dogging our tracks like this, better tell us who you really are. Who I really am. That's right. Oh, another mitosis. Thank you, Lieutenant, for that. And also, I didn't see what that was, but I will in a hot sec. Let's see. Hang on, I only have one screen to work with, and it's covered by VTube Studio. Thank you for the bread and the sound alert. I love those all so much. Excuse me, Mom, but I don't know what you are talking about. I'm just looking for a certain... say I'm a seeker of the eternal heavens. Aha! Now I know why you keep babbling on about a path to the heavens. And knows I'm out of ears, so lurk. Right. Thank you for coming by, and it's always nice seeing you, and hope you have a nice lurk. Also, I'm really sorry that the sound alerts are low. They're tied to my desktop audio, and this game is overbearingly loud for me as it is, and I'm not sure how to... oh, wait a hot second. Oh, I remember. So I have it going through my desktop audio, so sound mixer? Yeah, I can use voice mute. That might be smart, but I have it because I have the option to just make it go through a separate audio source, my capture card for the game audio, so I could have my desktop full up for alerts and all that, and then go through Elgato. But the problem is that actually, yeah, it has audio in, but not an audio out. Problem is then I couldn't hear the game, which sometimes, yeah. I feel like the next big upgrade is like a highway to you-know-where. So understood me, my bouncing little friend. Path to the heavens I seek is not a vulgar thing such as that. Path to the heavens slumbers here in the land of Kamui. Seek a heavenly ark. But like, the next thing I need to do for upgrading my stream setup is to get like an actual audio mixer and look into refining that a bit more. Problem is, I don't really know where to start on that, and I feel there's other things that I get distracted by beforehand. That's right, Okami, there's a ship of iron locked in ice. I can sense it now, it's almost within my grasp. Do you know this, do you not, Amaterasu? Yeah, we just passed it. Hey, leave Furball out of this. Well, I must bid you adieu. No need for any prophecies this time. Au revoir. Bastard. I still do not like Waka. I suppose, and the bigger thing is that it's definitely a case of I remember, oh, I have to do this, this, and this. Wait, is that this upper bread not? Oh, that's bent. So I'm gonna move the leaning tower of reds a bit because it's kind of blocking the game screen a bit. Now, did I save? I forget. I'm gonna save again. 28 hours. But it's just one of those things that audio, in all forms, kind of mystifies me a little. I'm waiting for you, Materatsu. Do you know that Yoshipet means consuming forest? So those who lose their way can never escape. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. Our tribe's long been entrusted with protecting this forest. That's why the entrance is sealed with the Oina crest. Recently, however, this forest powers has been weakening, so it's hard to know what might be weighing inside. If we can make it deep inside the forest, we'll come to a special place. A secret place that humans can never reach. Had something in connection with this place when I was small. That's why I know the way. Right, Isan? Isan? Chance Lika might be there. Or all depending on you, Materatsu. It's time to begin our expedition to the forest. Run as fast as you can. Are you ready to go? Let me warn you first. Do not underestimate this forest, okay? Tree pollen here has power to confuse beasts. We Oina can't stay in there long, and I doubt you can either. None of us wants to get lost in the blizzard and die out here. So make sure you follow me and don't fall behind. Ah, yes, the run after me as fast as you can. And keep up race. Spirits of the air, earth, and sea, protect us with your divine power. Huh. Ooh. I know I'm on a time limit, but there's treasure. We'll be fine. "30 seconds? Oh, there's time up. We might be cutting it close, but you know. I have faith. Like, I'm sure I could learn the various tricks that are needed for how to really improve and get... Yep, time always pauses for treasure. There is no reason not to go out of your way to collect it. Building on fire, got a hard time limit before death. 1 HP and a whole lot of enemies. No excuse. Collect all the treasure. But it's more of a matter of I get really bad at either, like, especially now with Tears of the Kingdom and now Destiny taking up time because I do want to try out the new season. It looks really fun and catch up on all the pack content. I have a feeling that figuring out audio is either going to be something I completely forget to do, or it's going to be something I do to the detriment of everything else I had planned. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. We can take all the time we want. We haven't even dipped below 4 minutes. Like, I do feel that... Wow, there's some good stuff in here. I do have a problem with, not really working as hard as I possibly could. And like, part of it is that I feel that in my own time, no matter, like, for how much for what I want to do with streaming, there's not really a point of I'm wasting time or I have to achieve something. I've been doing pretty good and happy with where I'm at. It's more of a point of, oh, hey, stray beat. More of like, I feel like in college I got a bad habit of, if I'm not doing something that I can deem as practical, then, oh, ow. Then I'm just completely wasting time, which, okay, also, ow. Where are these snowballs coming from? Where'd she go? Well, we have fallen completely behind. Ah. Okay, those weren't damaging before. But it's kind of a weird scenario of, I feel like I don't really need to do anything, but also that I should. And also the other side of things is that I have a feeling that at least half of it are the meds that I'm taking aren't working. At least part of that is the chronic undertreated ADHD that's just ruining everything, and I can lighten up a bit in that regard. Still, I think it's important to keep a mind out for what is something you can't control and what you can do more. Because there's definitely more you can do. It's been a while since the last year, so I wondered if it'd make it. You know, for all this time, it hasn't changed one bit. Honestly, this place is Yoshipet's little secret. Welcome to Punktan, home of the Punkles. Jason will tell you a lot more about it. Anyway, Chemist sends Lika's presence here, right? If we don't find her before the Day of Darkness begins, she doesn't perform the volcanic incantation, Kemi will freeze over for good. We're really counting on you right now, Maratsu. Alright. This place hasn't changed a bit. I mean, Punkle Village Punktan is in this tree stump. Too bad you're so big. Sure, you'd like to go in there and chat with the locals. But hello, Hammer! Hey, isn't that the... Yeah, it's the Lucky Mallet. What's it doing here? Don't tell me it wants to repay you for your kindness. Who knew tools could be so loyal? Guess you could visit Punktan if you're smaller. All for a ball? Want to go in or what? Bunk me! Really? Well, I suppose you could ask the villagers about Leica. But you have to go by yourself. I ain't going in there. This slick Helen mine could be ruined in such a gloomy place. I feel like there's some unresolved tension you got there, Ethan. Maybe we should make you go in. Nah. Probably better. Punktan. Well, this is a kind of cool place. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have one more brush technique, which I guess will get, like, in the last dungeon at this point. Kind of fun, wild how we've gone from very heavily winter aesthetic to straight up. Like maybe it's just some that is bits of a centipede. Ew. Just straight up ball. Well, I suppose any place being small and very, like, not even nature theme, like, stuff straight up built out of plants and whatnot, it's kind of hard to avoid the fall aesthetic. Hey, that's amazing, and we're the same size as us. It's all a bit suspicious if you ask me. You managed to find your way so deep into Yashpet. Even though any tribe can't hold out in this forest for long. Other creatures die out there in an instant. There's a girl who got lost out here, though. It's on the brink of death, poor thing. One of our tribe, Easton, found her out there. Her find her way to the edge of the forest. If I'm remembering her after all this time, she must have grown up by now. Ah. Cool. Went to visit her and wept here quite a few times. I got really angry with him for neglecting his painting. And Easton ran away. That was a long time ago. What he's up to these days? Because he hates painting now, the elder was always nagging him. The plot thickens. Okay, downside is hello there. That is a dig spot. Sizable clover. I love the aesthetics, like spider webs for a bridge, leaves, and all that forming walls and walkways, and then the centipede bridge. I think you're wearing some kind of strange makeup. First visitor in this village isn't a Ponkel. It's me, pleased to meet you. Ah! Plot character! There's a lost child in the forest the other day. Wandered even deeper into the forest and disappeared through the spirit gate, looking almost possessed. Well, that ain't good. The gate's relic lies deeper inside the forest. It's a strange gate that takes you to another place and another time. People say opening the gate invites misfortune. Punkles always make sure you steer well clear of it. I saw the girl wandering deeper into the forest. I decided to follow because I was worried about her. I saw the gate open the moment she stood before it, and that'd be like it's like she'd been swallowed up. Think I should tell the elder about this? Yes. Definitely you should. See something, say something, kid. See something, say something. Oh, don't usually get animals here. Here in the forest, give off strange pollen. Most animals and monsters stay away because they don't like it. Like it because it's kept our village safe over the years. More monsters than the prowl lately, though. Trying to come deeper and deeper into the forest. Bit small for a wolf and got some strange markings, but you don't seem bad wolf, which all that counts. So probably the way forward's talking to the elder. Okay, this looks a little bit graveyardy. Aha! I'm sure they won't mind if we dig in here. Nobody has to know. Weird, there's a grapple point above. Is there one? Aha! Ah! You lied. It was definitely said it was locked on. Agate tassels. Unique property agate lends fashionable touch. Cool. Alright. We go back without... You almost have to just drop a bit or else it won't work. I'm surprised, because one thing I heard about this game going in was the PS2 version, which is what I'm playing, was that the drawing is a little bit finicky, and... Oh, that's the entrance. And doesn't always work, and like, I've had some problem with the cherry bombs now and then, but that's a lot easier to, like, the shape of a circle with a line going up through it. It's just kind of hard to do in a way that doesn't make it look like a blob. Find before it's sort of a hobby. Play shop. Pretty serious game. Alright. Eighth Wonder? Glaive wielded by an 8-armed beast god. Okay. 200. I could afford it. Holy bone. I mean, yeah, sure. Heck, with the amount of treasures we have. Can almost get back up to do it. Ooh, fish. Yeah, that. Equipment. So we have exorcism bead, blade of Kusanagi, bolt, pink bolt power. Oh, on that sub and main. You know what? I think we have some. We'll power up the 8th Wonder. May as well. I'm assuming that it's kind of a general, as a general rule, the further you are to the left, in the weapons tree, the stronger it is, just kind of as a default. Like, it makes sense because there's a unique thing that differentiates all weapons, the game does not tell you up front. Let's see. Oh shoot, I just realized I never freaking finished that thought. Or no, I think I did. Had thought something about the thought I had something about the game's completion time, but I believe that ran its course. Because I hate to bring that up like almost every single stream, but it is kind of impressive that they had a game go this far. But like a lot of modern games, I feel just they have similar endurance. Like the Bethesda 60-hour RPG is a trope for a wait, what? Is like a trope in a genre for a reason. Alright, so we go here. And then we go out there. But like, and there's a couple games that drag on, and that is something I've heard from even dedicated... I was linked. dedicated fans of the game that, oh yeah, that one arc kind of overstays its welcome. But so far, each and every story beat has been pretty satisfying and fun to play. Oh, good. Is this where I need to go? Hold it right there. Are you some kind of wolf? Can't be an ordinary wolf if you got into Punktown like this. Demand that you introduce yourself. That's weird. We can usually understand animals. I have no idea what's going on inside this wolf's head. Strange makeup and the divine instruments look so... I have a feeling I've seen them somewhere before, too. I remember where I recognize you from. It's like the wolf in the scroll of old Ishaku's house. Does that mean you're a friend of Chief Ishaku's? Thought so. And I suppose we better let you in. This is the home of Ishaku, Chief of the Punkles. Resting inside at the moment. Please go on in. Zol in the end has become quite weak. His eyes are particularly bad. Keep that in mind. Make sure you don't give him any trouble. Ignored. Huh? I recognize that smell. Who's there? No, can't be. If I know that bark anywhere, you must be Amy? Amy, it is you. Made a part of this world after that brutal battle? Never imagined I'd see you again. I was starting family in old age, but I can sense it. Hey, Kara, someone toast some bread. It's getting cold. Yeah, it's so... We're in the winter wasteland stage. How are you doing today, Kara? Good of you to stop by. Nice seeing you. Hope you're doing well. And sense the tears you're trying to hide, too. Yes, go ahead and ignore me. That's a hammy, I know. I don't know how you managed to make yourself so small. That rudeness of yours leaves me no doubt of who you are. Freezing in a winter wonderland. No longer the young boy you remember me as, Amy. You're going to become the leader of Punktown. Yes, I'm the legendary swordsman Ishaku. Could spend the couple days building in Neo cities? Nice! I hope your metropolis is one to be remembered through the centuries. Legendary swordsman Ishaku, self-proclaimed. I've gone up in the world since we last met, wouldn't you say? You give me that look, but I know you're impressed. But really, there's something about you that worries me. My powers have weakened considerably. I assume you haven't retrieved all 13 of them yet, have you? They've certainly changed since we last fought together. People no longer have faith in the gods like they used to. But it's only expected that you're weaker now. Sad to see you without your own strength. But let me tell you straight, Amy. Current state can't possibly fight off powers of darkness. So, tell me. Don't you have a companion traveling with you this time? Is that no? You mean you came all this way alone? Good for Amy to cover for Ethan. Good for her. I wasn't expecting to see you with anyone in particular, mind you. No, never mind. No big deal. Looking pretty ship-shape, to be honest. Hell yeah. Glad that you're building something good. City builder games are simultaneously right up my alley, but I tend to get like too overthinking about it and too into micromanaging to get like fully into them. Closest I got was Satisfactory, which I had like some massive problem with material distribution and just could not figure out like what the heck is going on with this. I have so many things loaded into it, but there's a weird stop up. Do I just have to... Yeah, it was just kind of a pain, so I haven't really gone back to it. If I do, I'm going to just start a new world and try again. Of course, when I did get into that, I played for like 12 hours straight. Because it's fun, but I just hit such a wall with material inflow. So I've always been trained to be celestial envoys. Celestial envoys are messengers of the gods. Gods can't live on unless we believe in them. Ponkals are the only ones who can communicate with gods, and we train as artists to teach the world their divine power. And only the very best of us are chosen given the honor of being named Celestial Envoy. Oh, NeoCities is it's like 90s style website. That is even better. Like, that is just... It reminds me of Dwarf Fortress. Of like, no, you came here for city building. We have charts and spreadsheets already made for you. You don't have to input the data yourself, it's already there. But any formatting and formulas you want to put on them is on your own. Because I will admit, I don't think I've done like a full-on spreadsheet for a game or anything. Like full calculations and formatting and all that. I have definitely pulled out a calculator and done it all manually. Yeah. Overthinking is a fun thing that is best set out by that. Very strict, but it's paid off. Almost all of them is what it takes to be a Celestial Envoy. So, take a look around the village and talk to them. It's up to you to decide who will be the 7th Celestial Envoy. Choose will accompany you on your journey. Amazing paintings show the world your divine power. People believe in you, your powers are sure to return. And only that, only fail to defeat darkness. What is it? Ignoring me again, are you? Doesn't matter. Can tell what you're thinking anyway. Thinking about the Spirit Gate, aren't you? Only a fool would be interested in something like that. All some gates invite misfortune, I tell you. If you open, you'll be engulfed in vile, sinister air. No reason in the world you ever need to open it. Anyway, can't be opened without my trusted sword, Denjimaru. Never mind that. How's your Celestial Envoy going? Must be hard to choose all the talent here. What? Is there something you want to tell me? Just for a sec. For the record, I don't have a grandson anymore. No good rascal gave up on his training and ran away. One of my treasured paintings. No longer a grandson of mine. Wash my hands of him. Ah, so we have to make Isun and Ishaku reconcile. Oh, this is... Yeah, I guess the land's, the entire country's just gone. Like, demons will overrun the world. I don't think I can do familial counseling. Don't think I want to. World has had a good run of it, for sure, but... Yeah, no. Oh, double centipede. What's up here? Guess the next thing is to go talk to Isun. Convince him to come back and, you know, return whatever he friggin' stole. Aha. Bet this is Isun's room. Oh. Hope I don't die here. It's always hard to it's always so hard to judge with a camera what is where. I think I got all the treasures in here, which is good. Yeah, I've actually been in the odd point of, on the subject of like games that make the ADHD brain go brrr. I've actually been in a good point with good obsessions, because Breath of the Wild just... That game is easier to 100%... It's easier to play if you don't have ADHD. It's easier to 100% if you do, because every 5 minutes, you're going to set a pin in the map, say, I'm going to go there. Ooh, shiny over here, let's see what's there. Without fail. I have just gone from or well, Tears of the Kingdom. I have gone from pulling up save and saying, okay, I need to finish what I was doing here, and then I can get this, get all this nice stuff, and get stronger, go on to the next actual challenge, complete the story. And then I end up in the depths without... Oh yeah, they need to give us way more than 6 pins. I have had 5 set in the map because it's very important information there, and I need to know what those are and get the tower or the shrine there someday. And there has been 1 pin that I have been going to, completing what's down there, and have been reusing over and over. There's just not enough pins. We should have 500 or 1,000 stamps and 20 pins. That's just how it needs to be. Because probably when I go back, well, I have the travel gate for the... No, I'm probably going to be finishing the Rito Temple first, and then going on into depth exploration. And goodbye! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Here, I really appreciate it. That I could... Don't follow that person. That is the wrong... That is the wrong one. I accidentally hit the K. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, and that the horrible fusions of hot nonsense went very good. And for anyone new here, I am Eldritch Horror of Bread, an Eldritch Horror from beyond this reality, who found an abandoned blockbuster full of old games and decided, I can gush about this on the internet for way too long, and nobody can stop me. So I've been doing that. Welcome in, and hope you enjoy your time here. Also, I know that you tend to immediately lurk afterwards, which is perfectly fine. Enjoy your stream after care, doing whatever you need to do as well. Get a snack, get some rest, or have to just raid and run. More than fine. I always appreciate that. Oh, and thank you so much, the Anti-You, for coming by, and pleasure to meet you as well. Glad to hear there's a lot of hot nonsense. Dang it. 40 seconds, and then I can properly shout her out. Who's there? Well, welcome in, everyone. Hope you had a good evening, or morning, or whatever. It's me, Mia. Oh, Mia. We were just playing Okami and getting somewhat close to the end. There's probably only 12 hours left. This game is very long, but also very good and so pretty. 10 seconds. So, finally come home, and bet you've become a real celestial envoy, like Grand Bishaku, and everyone knew you would be. But why won't you come into the village? Oh, I get it, you don't want to go see him, right? This is the right one. Everyone go follow I. Their streams are so much fun, and she is an amazing person. Go, 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 go. Put a cork in it. What? And what's with the celestial envoy business? Give me a break. What good would it do to become something like that? Rather live happy and carefree. I can't believe you'd say that. So, does that mean you don't paint anymore? Punkles are supposed to help people believe in the gods. Otherwise, the gods will remain forever powerless. Remember? Said put a cork in it. If you like painting so much, go for it, but you can count me out. Go hawk your silly ideas and harebrained plans somewhere else. Ethan! Go away, we're busy. I have urgent business beyond the spirit gate. What? Listen, I don't have to help you with your boring old paintings. Let's get out of here, Amy. Ethan, wait. Ethan, are you really going to the spirit gate? You gonna try to find the little Oinia girl by any chance? Come on, Amy, we wasted too much time here already. Let's go already. Nope. Ethan, this is not the proper way to deal with your problems. Yeah. This is not emotionally healthy. Ooh. proceed into the inner area of Yoshpet. And this looks like a forest that you could definitely freeze to death in. Okay, I mean, Spirit Gate's further on its way. I mean, Punkles hardly go this far into the forest. Who knows when it was made or even who made it? Say that opening the gate only invites disasters, but don't find any curiosity seekers around there. After all, no one but the chief of the Punkles clan can open it. Plus, Rose of the Forest Death is like a maze. It's even more confusing than the part Kai guided us through. But if you're really bent on going through there, I'll be your guide. That's gonna be Amy. Yeah. Alright, let's run full speed to fear it. So now we have to run against a small little glowing guy. Oh, it's actually so much better because he doesn't get that far ahead. It's so much more like a GPS than this is actually useful. Oh, damn tree. I wonder about these time sections, because, like, many times games give you either a generous amount of time to get through them, like to the point that you can take your time, get all the side treasures that they put in order to entice you off of the main path, and still have like 3 minutes to spare. Or the timing is so freaking narrow that... Ooh, hey. Oh, that's the way I need to go. That you know there's nothing else to... Ow. 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 Thank you. Well, like, you can tell that there's nothing else to do because there's just barely the time to run full speed ahead. Actually, it was over here. Treasure? Scary things? Treasure! Worth it. Ooh, etched glass. Cool. Or like... It's very rarely I've seen a game that has, like, tight tuning on their time segments. It's either you have to scramble for any bonus time you can get, or it's so long it doesn't really make sense. And, like, I know why, generally speaking. It's because you can't really guarantee how fast a player is going to go through it. Like, maybe in the cases where I thought, oh, I have way too much time for this. This is barely a challenge. I can go off and explore everything, run to the end, run back to the beginning, and back to the end once more. And I'm the statistical outlier, and for everyone else, it's like, yeah, I had a minute or so left. Heck, maybe this part's probably going to make me eat my words. I'm probably going to end with, like, seconds on the dot and a mad dash to get there. Especially if I keep on freezing myself like an idiot. Yes, could use the warm. Because I know there are sections where I got, like, horrendously stuck and didn't really know or what to do, or got to the end of the timer because I went and explored everything and went super thoroughly, and that was probably what they wanted you to do. But you had plenty of time if you wanted to just get out of Dodge quick because the timer made you anxious. Or... Oh, I completely misread the assignment there. Now that should all be walkable because it's all got the... Ah! Dang it! Yeah, like this. You get stuck on a section because... What happened? So these paw print walls are like areas that you can jump onto and grapple on. But I completely flutzed the attempt like twice, and now I'm getting beaten up by trees. So it's not a wall run, it's like an awkward multiple wall jump. Are there more breads on screen? Your worst nightmare, Ace. They asked me to, someone redeem mitosis, so I divided. Alright, I need a health up. We are many, we are legion, we are coming for you. Accidentally debuttered. There we are, friend. Only a horror story if you have celiacs or severe gluten intolerance. This is it. That big old hunk of wall right there's the spirit gate. Which I suppose I have been looking into accessibility features. This is why I haven't diagnosed chronic nightmare. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I actually haunt someone's dream, I will feel bad. I have been looking into accessibility things lately. Like, I should have stream subtitles. I'm going to check that a bit live because... Oh, it's a Cult of the Lamb. Do I... Oh! Yes, I do have it. That benefit of someone rating you who's lurking, it's very easy to check. Who knows when it was built or even who built it. I forgot to check last time when I first had the subtitles on, but the closed captions are working. Although this has been here since the age of myths, and a whole lot older than even old... It's a whole lot older than even old man Ishiku. I think I turned on auto caption once worked because Scottish accent. So... Oh, thank you so much for gifting the sub. I really appreciate that. I didn't have to do that, but it goes directly into supporting the stream. So I've thought that maybe I would have some issues between that and like some outrageous voice redeems where I do some ridiculous accent like that, which, sorry. Sorry, Ace. And it's been pretty good. It's a pretty solid plugin. I can send it to you if you want. I'm gonna force this gate open after all. I have no other choice if Leak is on the other side of this thing. Stand back, Emmy. It actually does. Oh, did he actually do it? I feel like that shouldn't have worked. That seems too easy. What's the catch? Boy, old man Ishiku would have my head if he knew what I just did. Let's just keep this between you and me, Amy. Just look at that light. Looks way too pretty to be anything that invites misfortune. What are you looking at, furball? Door's open, ain't it? You have the guts to go on through it? You turn back now after all I've been through? I swear I'll... Eh? Okay. Oh, hey, Oki. How's it going? Hello again, Isan and Materatsu, was it? Thought I'd come and join the fun. Never seen the Spirit Gate open before. Say opening it only invites disaster. Yes, yes, we've heard that several times. Hey, the homie! Yes, the man! And how the heck did you get this far into Yoshipet to begin with? You must be talking about this force powered and confused beasts. Indeed, we half man, half beast, so I should feel the effects. But seems the sacred sword Katone has kept me safe. This is no surprise. The sword itself has driven me here. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens. When Katone glows silver, the prophecy foretells when Katone starts glowing, it is a sign that the demons shall soon fall. What's more, some say that even the heavens will be within reach. What the heck's that supposed to mean? Anyway, it hasn't even begun to glow. Must not have slain nearly enough monsters yet. That's the case. That Spirit Gate should be just the thing. I'll give those monsters of misfortune a taste of Katone. Okay, if the gate spits out his bones, then we know not to go in there. Okay, wait. We have no idea what's on the other side of this thing. All we know is Leek has somehow ended up going through it. I guarantee you that you're going to find more than you bargained for in there. That's what I'm hoping for. For the sake of Katone. No, wait, Amy, maybe this isn't such a good idea? But yeah, Ace, on my end, I do see that my closed captions, if that was something you're curious about, it's even doing a good job with picking up my nonsense words. Like, Katone was at least... Okay, that one it did render it as good Tony, but at least how I did it last time, it did pick up. Hey, Mecca, how's the Gorpus? Full Florpus? Hope you're doing well tonight, and good seeing you around. This doesn't look so bad. What was all the talk about the Spirit Gate and misfortune? Hey, this place looks familiar. Too much Florpus, one might say. Ah, I see. A very Florpus forward night. Oh, good luck gorping it. Don't even... Yep, that's it. Looks like Kamiki Village. Kamiki? You mean the tiny village in Shinshu Field? One where the whole legend of Orochi began? Never crossed the sea and set foot in Nippon before. Divine guidance of Katone must have led me here. Monster of this land shall now taste its cold steel. No, okay, wait. Oh, what about Lika? He's gone. Ah, well. It's really Kamiki Village, isn't it? But I'm getting a different vibe from here. Huh? That's strange. Why's there full moon again already? Wait. Hey, isn't this where Sakuya's tree was? What's this stinky little seedling doing here? What is with old games and them introducing time travel elements? Huh? Wait a second, you're some kind of god, aren't you? I'm a wood sprite. They call me Shakuya. Aww. She's so small. Tiny. Shakuya. What did you say her name is? Shakuya? Sounds kind of familiar. Anyway, where the heck's Sakuya's tree? Shakuya? That's me. Yeah, we know already, kiddo. We grown-ups are busy right now. Why don't you go off and play? Oh yeah, very cute. But also, Isan Eason's dense. Guys, I think this is a baby. We're taking her with. Ah, dang it. Yeah, because we definitely traveled back in time, and that so many games have a focus on time travel. Like Pokemon Gen 2, that was how they did trading to older gens. Just casual, yeah, we invented time travel. Don't worry about it. Then Final Fantasy has done that a couple of times. What's the other one? Crystallis? Yeah, I think... No, Crystallis was a bit more... Wasn't you travel through time. That one was just... Oh, there we go. That was just, the world has ended and you've emerged in your out of your cryopod a little too late for the... and to you, thank you so much for following. Really appreciate that. I'm glad that you had enough fun to justify a follow. Hope you enjoy your time here. And Legend of Zelda is like the bit... Actually, wait, that's why this game has time travel in it, because Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask did it first. Pray for your swift growth, Konohana. What do you want with us? Hey, Gramps, still tearing up the dance floor, I see. So what happened to the sacred tree? It got so small all of a sudden. Someone put a curse on it or what? What are you talking about, fool? I'm lovingly raising this seedling to bring peace to the land. She'll drive Orochi and all of his minions away. Orochi? Enjoying and then... Hey, no worries. I have lurked in people's streams for weeks and forgot to follow because I just kept on seeing them go live on Twitter. Where the heck have you been, Gramps? That sneaky snake's pushing up daisies right about now. I don't have time for this nonsense, you fool. Year after year, you come to our village and claim the sacrifice. Time you've learned to speak. All the days a day I say enough is enough. So don't want you throwing out your back or anything. Silence, foul beast. This day I say enough is why does this game have such good and memorable old men? It has good coots. Like, baby Sakura and Orochi is alive. I wonder. Yeah, the game world is so fun. Like, even though it seems like it has kind of sparse characters at times, like ones that only appear for a single arc and then are kind of... Oh, come on. Forgotten? They're all still extremely memorable. And like, I said this back when we were playing Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. You can judge a game by how memorable its crazy old coots are. Like, if it has some random old person that's just going at it, good world design. Hey, sweet, how you doing? Hope you cut Susanna some slack. So shy of that. What was that all about? Ethan, that was about you being as dense as a block of bricks. Right. I'm actually kind of glad we're back here because this is like... This village is probably one of the best places to actually refill the astral pouch. Because not a lot of other places have food. It's night of the full moon. And sad day is once again upon us. It's your lovely young Nami will be Orochi's next victim. Lovely young Nami? Oh, she sounds hot. Where's she at? Huh? Oh my, is that just Shiranui? Please, I'm begging you. Have mercy on me. I'll make you some yummy cherry cakes. Yeah, whatever you say, Grandma. Now what about the lovely young Nami? Ethan, you are doing nothing to help our case. You are making us come off as creepy and malicious. Please shut the hell up. Ooh, cherry-flavored sweet bean cake. Sus. In before Nami is a child or something. Yeah. Yeah. This could be very awkward for Ethan. Inner Yoshpet. Creepy. I mean, you aggressively don't fit the bill. I mean, if I had... Chance, if I had to classify you, it'd be horny yet wholesome somehow. Ooh. I am the greatest. Pops hasn't changed a bit. What the? Oh. I slept like a log. Was a doze awful training. Defeat that no good Shiranui. Huh? Who are you? What do you want with me? I'm Nagi, the greatest warrior ever. Wait a minute. You're... Shiranui? Susanoo? Still dreaming or something, Pops? I mean, greatest warrior ever? Give me a break. Brought along a little pea-sized monster this time. Well, I have you now, Shiranui, you monster. Monster? Come on, Pops, wake up. You must still be dreaming. And what's with this Shiranui business? You still obsessed with the past? Competent. Somewhat. What I'm thinking right now is that this one, what we did was accidentally create the legend of Nagi the same way that we ended up making Susanoo actually competent appearing before he actually grew into it. Night's the night when the moon waxes to its fullest. Marks the day when Orochi shall claim his human sacrifice. Yeah, I love a good bootstrap paradox. Where that's the paradox of... Shoot, the actual best way to explain it is with... The best example of a bootstrap paradox is Legend of Zelda. It's with the Song of Storms. You learn it as an adult from an angry musician in Kakariko's windmill who's playing it and tells you 7 years ago some punk-ass kid came by and played this melody, causing the windmill to spin out of control and drain the well. And I have been angry about it since. And then you go back in time, play the Song of Storms for that musician, which causes a windmill to go out of whack and drain the well. Which leaves the question, where did the Song of Storms come from? Yeah, but he's inspired by you, then he inspires you in the future, except it's the same melody. In the future, he's playing Songs of Storms, and after you play the Song of Storms for him in the past, starts playing it again. He learned the song from you, but then you learn the song from him. And I think we did something similar, where the Legend of Nagi existed because we helped Susanoo, went back in time, and did the same to Nagi, which caused all of the issues that Susanoo caused us because of the legend that we started. We know you come each year to size up Orochi's human sacrifice, but this time, things are going to be different. I, Nagi, shall put an end to your devilish work. Orochi, Nagi, no, it can't be. Right, Amy? I mean, the Spirit Gate couldn't have possibly sent us back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past, could it? Ooh, also that art. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't know the Susano exploding implosion. Holy. This guy lives up to his hype. Yeah, I was a bit off of them early on, but then I found a set and leveled them up, and they just work. So I fought Orochi once, but now I fight Orochi in his prime potentially. I think what we might do is we fight him once to seal him, and then he comes for revenge for us. I'm glad I had a level of Godhood, or else that would have hurt. Which leads to a weird thing of he's mad at the us who's defeated him already. I feel like there's a teller or something I'm missing, or something with the fact that these dummies are here. I did this so I was throwing everything I had him, including the kitchen sink, and had so... Okay, that is good to know. Because I can't tell... Ooh. Oh, that was a thrust. I can't tell if I'm if I'm just missing something of these bosses, or if they're just so massive slugfests. Like the advanced techniques and upgrades. Oh god, I don't have the advanced techniques. However, I have the basics down really well because that's all I have to work with. And a whole lot of health healing items. And my gear is upgraded. That I did use some gold dust on everything. Some help on getting some? It's more of the thing that I've never bothered to go back to Onigiri's training in the area by the sunken ship for a while. I swear this time for sure, when I say I'm going to go back and grind. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll take some pointers. There's probably some side quests that I definitely missed. Bombs. Or not. Tell you when we get back to present time. Alright. So essentially, next stream. Ooh, it's got some range on that sword. Oh, those moles. No, it was so hard to get that. Okay, but noted. Yeah. Come on. Got him. Okay, but good to know. Yeah, I tried that. The timing was a bit off. But good to know that that's actually the solution. I will try to get back to that at some point. Uh-oh, you knocked him out cold. I wonder what's going on. I mean, he keeps calling himself Nagi. I thought he was Susano. Then again, he looks just like the statue of Nagi in the village. Huh. Oh, no, you're good. This is... Like, first of all, I did ask, and... Like, this game is so monolithic and large, I would not have thought to go back to those moles until you said something. Like, you're good. You're perfectly fine. This big old moon. Now I'm positive. We really did go back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past. Get it now? Everyone thought Shiranui came... But after the moles, you get an item, then you have to go to another place for the upgrade. Alright. Good to know. Worst case, I'll just look it up at the time. Thought Shiranui came to the village before the festival to size up the next sacrifice. I thought Shiranui was Orochi's familiar or something. So that's why I called you Shiranui and wanted to fight you. Hey, wait a second. Where's the real Shiranui then? Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I just hope our coming here hasn't totally messed up history. That's why nothing good ever happens. Unless it's us. Huh? Look, the villagers are all gathered in front of his house. Nagi, please, Mr. Grapefruit. We need your help. Shiranui once again roams our village. Seeks to size up Orochi's next victim. Moon's at its fullest tonight. And the dreaded Orochi. Oh, shoot, I'm out of water. Oh no. That is the full Orochi. All Orochi of him. How many times do we have to keep teaching you this lesson, old man? Had to beat you so many times. Although I suppose given how much this draws from Legend of Zelda, we've had to deal with Orochi in this game about as many times as we've had to deal with Ganon. Crystera has marked the home of the chosen maiden. This will be the 100th maiden since this terrible rite began. Must our village suffer such a tragedy yet again? Poor Nami. To think we'd end up having to send you to that beast. Oh, sorry, nothing to be done. You will be munched. Believe in you, Nagi. Trained long and hard to slay the dreaded Orochi. Yeah. Even stylized, all the characters in this game are... Character design is just on point. I shall not lose faith. I'm afraid to face Orochi in the Moon Cave. I know you'll put an end to Orochi in this dreadful rite. Nagi's super... Oh yeah, he is totally unconscious. Like, he is concussed and confused. This is our fault. Go hide in your homes. It's not safe out here. Time. Sprout. Damage. Withered. Thank you for the bread slap. That is appreciated and needed. Sick of him and his antics. Huh? Hey, wait! Maybe it wasn't such a good idea knocking Nagi out like that. What do you mean I did badly on time? It only took me 10 minutes. I'm sure I got hit all the time and did like no damage. And the legend said how he disguised himself as a man to be sacrificed and then slew the dreaded Orochi. How's he going to do that if he's out cold right here? Oh, and we have another bread. Let me get that out for you. I almost forgot. Toggle the butter first. We'll put that... Wow. Stop drinking. Way ahead of you. Actually, I am going to... I'll be back in just a sec. I am going to explicitly go fill my water bottle so I won't drink it. Because I ran. Yeah. All right, I'm back. Hang on just a sec. Sorry about that. I also demolished like a handful of shredded cheese and there it goes. Yeah, that did some weird things. Ow. How did I manage to hurt myself with a handful of shredded cheese? Like, totally worth it, but how? Yes, one of these breads out here is cheesy bread, and you have to figure out which one. And you don't ask how I managed to hurt myself with cheese. I have done much dumber things to to myself. Because you just make sure things go just like in the legend. I mean, we'll have to dress Nagi up like a maiden. Now then, where to begin? Oh, I know. Nami said she was going to change into a white sacrificial robe. Gotta swipe that robe and put it on Nagi. Then get him over to Orochi's place. That should more or less fulfill the legend. At least I hope it will. Anyway, better hurry before Nami takes off. Let's go swipe that robe. Eason, you can just admit this was a convoluted excuse to panty raid. Hold on a sec. Look at that, Amy. That's Nami. It's bathing in the lake. Look, white sacrificial robes there for the taking. Hey, what's with the glowing barrel of sake? Her panty raid? Yes, this is essentially just Eason's excuse to go on a time-traveling panty raid. Because we are stealing her clothes and her alcohol. Keep down, furball. Now you must be purifying herself before putting on the robe. Pretty noble of her, considering Orochi's going to gobble her up. But it's her devotion that made the legendary purification sake. You just got an up-close view of her like this? Anyway, this is her big chance, Amy. Let's snag the white sacrificial robe while she's busy bathing. You ready? So I'm thinking the way is right. Hey! Ah! He's prowling the village again. What the heck was that, you numbskull? You gotta be more careful. Gotta walk up slowly and silently. Once you're close enough, snatch the robe. Alright. Let's see what wins out. Oh yeah, this is... Why do you care at this point? You have to get in and out stealthily? I mean, once a wolf has your clothes, that's it. You're not getting those back. They're the wolf's pants now. That's just a fact of nature that we can all agree on. Alright, sneak in. Okay, so I know what I just said, but honestly, it's like the fact of people being able to hold two obviously contradicting opinions. Like, on one hand, if a wolf steals your clothes, it's their pants now. But if you're willing to fight a wolf to get your clothes back, like, you deserve them on some level. It's just kind of... Okay, we got the robe. Now all you do is get Pops here into it. Doesn't he look pretty? Now you can pretend to be made and sent to be sacrificed. This should be just like the legend said. Right, Amy? Not bad if I say so myself. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's take him over to the moon cave before he wakes up. Everyone has the right to fight for their pants. Indeed. However, I suppose it's not the... It's not about the...
It's the solution.
It's not about the size of the fight in the wolf, it's the size of the fight for your pants. Oh yeah, the music here absolutely top. This is Shinshu Fields 100 years ago. Hey, you been giving a piggyback ride to the moon cave before. That's just my babe Kushi last time. View, not to mention the smell, is a whole lot better then. Not sure I'm like this old going back to the past business. Yeah, like the song for this section is so good. Oh, shoot. We got an alien deduction. Or whatever the opposite of an abduction is. Abduction? The point is, we have aliens now. This game has everything. And piss on them for Demon Fang. Yeah, for all the stuff that's in this game, it's pretty outrageous that it only got, I think, it wasn't an M rating. They did a lot of ridiculous stuff. Man, that was just that was just a really satisfying fight. Okay, good news is we'll probably... Oh shoot, did I accidentally go the right way? Huh? Silver pocket watch. Especially a little number displays its own enhanced version of time. Oh my God, that was... The box is different too. That was the box is more modern style. We stole something from the future. Good news is I have zero freaking clue where we're going. Oh. So we can listen to this for a while. Okay, yeah, the whip and glaive combo is just really fun. Especially because I can uppercut people now. And, you know, 99 hit combos. A whole lot of cash. Like, dang. That. Almadart, thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoyed your time here, and thank you so much for the support. Glad to have you. What is that? A hot dog? I love it. Dude, that reminds me, I've had for a while now, I've had 2 more just basic emote slots, but I never really knew what to put in there. Problem is I have an idea for an animated emote, which I don't have the slots for, of... Aw, thank you. Thank you, Mecha. Which is just like a glow stick emote, but... Oh, dang, they are coming at me. You know what? Nah, we can fight. But it's just the glow stick. Actually, probably. Because I've been trying to think of something and nothing really come to mind. I mean, I could round out the basic emotions. And I'm half tempted to get, like, the animated emote for a glow stick with a glowing end in Brett's mouth, and he's just pulsating the colors. I don't know, maybe... Oh, here's the path to the Moon Cave. Oh. Those are some good ideas. Especially the Lurkin. Well, I already have the present for that. But no, these emotes will be reviewed and considered. Actually, shoot, I have multiple forms. Maybe I get one with, like, the other forms. A group, huh? Like a group, huh? One of just every form I have looking in exasperation, disbelief. Like, wow, y'all did something so dumb the entire squad had to pull up. Oh, what do we have here? Another alien? Yep. Okami and pottery. That is... About as serious as pottery can be. Yeah, it's one of those things. One of the really, personally, that is a very good one. Like that. The thing is, with a good enough set of emotes, they're all... You just have a strong set after a bit. Wow, I went from full invulnerability stacks to none. rough. Wait, they're also made of clay. Please tell me I had a full stomach. That's a nope. Yeah, it's the animated ones that are the hardest, but oddly enough, just because I have the one glow stick idea, that it's the static ones that I'm trying to think up right now. How long have I been able to open a mini map by holding L2? That I've been able to just do this the whole game. Every time I've been lost and just needing to check something, Oh! Wait, I actually had an idea. Also, the coffee and the spit take, that's just good. There's just a lot of people have really freaking good emotes. So like, 'cause I just realized something. Discord emotes. So all the sub badges that people have are also emotes up in Discord, but because they're not, I don't think they're sized quite well for upload. I'll try some after stream, and if not, I'll ask, just like go to the artist, like, hey, I'll pay emote prices for this, could you upscale this so I can use it as a Twitch emote as well? Because, like, yeah, I also time to. Oh yeah, Genshin Glebshin had a new patch, I believe. I remember hearing that. How long until the story is completely finished for you, if it added more story or content? Because my guess is add an hour or two on how long it takes to download. Next one should be halfway. Nice. Because Genshin is one of those games that it actually had a pretty good story to it. Like, I will say that most of the issues that you can have with the game are more gameplay or character design. But in terms of story, it's pretty solid. So I'm excited to see, like, how it keeps going. Think about it, you managed to slay Orochi 100 years ago, but you died too. And you were at your peak back then. Legend says you appeared each year around the time of the sacrifice. Back then you were called Shiranui and were said to be a monster. So, how come you didn't go get rid of Orochi right away? Well, I suppose you had your reasons. But I bet it made Orochi think you were a big fat chicken. But, ma. Huh? Where am I? What in the world? Why am I wearing this? Hey, Pops. Finally came too. Now you can pretend to be the human sacrifice and slay Orochi. And Nami will fall for you big time. What are you talking about? Oh, yes, of course. I am Nagi, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Uh-oh. Sure you are. Well, time for you to prove it. Good luck. We'll be rooting for you. Back here. Brace yourself, Amy. Here it comes. Get some, Orochi. Oh. I'm sure it'll be fine. Reality hasn't started unspooling at the seams yet, so... Oh! And the way he goes. Oh, we forgot to season him. Oh, looks like Orochi can taste the difference between man and maiden. Well, this is it, Amy. Psych yourself up. We're about to face Orochi in peak condition. It's fine. Bro, please, wake up. You're on in five. Oh, and he's out. Moon Cave. Huh? Look at me. The sake barrel. Hold on. I mean, 8 purification sake. Too bad Orochi didn't drink it down when I tried to eat pops. But I guess things are never that easy. So, ain't over till it's over. I mean, victory's still up for grabs, ain't it? Was there a freaking sit? I should have saved after I beat the boss. Or not that boss, the mini boss. That won't. Aha! Good enough. Has either check. Oh, sweet. We just don't have to do dungeon. We can just roll up. Hey, isn't that okay? An evil power lured me to this cave. Now that you're also here, there can be no doubt. This must be Orochi's stronghold. Huh? Amy, there's someone passed out over there. Oh no, it's Lika. Ah, come on, Snakeface. We've beaten you once. We can do it, what are we out? Technically 3 times? Orochi Part 2, the prequel. So, this is the dreaded Orochi. Amy, this time's the real deal. Remember, you just barely managed to slay Orochi at your peak. And in the end, you died too. Fools! How dare you stand in my way? I shall claim my 100th sacrifice and become god of the underworld. Then I shall bring eternal darkness upon all the land. But first, you shall pay for defiling my dark sanctuary. I am a stranger to these lands. Your words mean nothing to me. Now Kotone shall feast on your blood. That should be more than enough to fulfill its need. No, okay, wait! Lika's on Orochi's back! I care not. For Orochi will be my ultimate offering to the sacred sword. Kotone will devour the beast down to the very marrow in its bones. Hey! This is bad. Sake's not even ready yet. There's a lot of them going. Like, they just go for it. And one head. Come on, get that sauce. Now I have... to remember. I think... Oh, Orochi's a heavier drinker this time. Can I purify these? I can. Different sake. Oh, cool! Centipedes! Like, I know traditionally centipedes are, like, seen as about as unclean as you can get for feudal, like, as far as Japanese religion goes. I don't know more than that, and I'm not even going to try to pretend. That is just something I heard, so take it with a very large... Actually, not even a grain of salt. Take that with a salt rock. Man, you were a lightweight the last time we fought, because I'm pretty sure it only took one. Oh, there we go. Only took 6. Oh, it's a bell. There we go. Ah, that took way too long to get a good hit on, and I messed up damage that phase. I can salvage that, but... Oh? Can we attack the heads, or is the... Well, we'll figure it out. You know, that was a pretty good, easy... I only have to do 3. That guy just slams and needs to be woken up. Fire was annoying. But, oh, dang it. Should have gone the other way. There's probably easier heads to deal with their gimmicks that way. Oh, none of these are particularly hard. You just gotta do a quick little purification. And then make him chug. Oh, wow. The game knew I did bad on damage, so it was like, here, have one free. I could have two-phased him. I almost still did. Well, it is interesting how they've essentially reissued this boss fight, because it's essentially identical as far as I can remember to this point. But it's been so long, I don't really remember it, except for vaguely. Yeah, the game took so much pity on me there. Wasn't there a girl there? Okay, hopefully we have enough. Hopefully there's enough boozing systems that we can just pop all these heads off one at a time. Because I'm tempted to just keep on going one after the other, and like after one round of damage on one, go to the next. But there's enough. The adjacent heads can attack you while you attack one. So I want to to at least give myself an opening so I'm not dodging them on two sides and then just work my way around. Because it's still the same boss. And it's still plenty easy, so I'm wondering what tricks it'll have. Because it can't be that simple. Maybe it is. There we go. One head down. 7 to go. Because also, I don't remember if this was in the original, fight, but it seems like the second phase is simpler. They don't really use unique attacks like the first phase. They're just doing a simple run out and bite. Make themselves vulnerable. And like I can see that. There's quite a few of these heads to deal with, and they're all pretty sizable order to take down. So maybe it is just a convenience factor of you got to do this 3 times per head, which is what, 24 goes? There. Another one that's dust. That's dust. And another one's down. Another one's down. How many more do we have to do? Of course, the other thing is I am now learning that I don't have any secret moves, anything like that. Not even. I could at least drop bombs. Of course, bombs I feel like the ink abilities don't really do much. I don't think. It's kind of more on the side of just wailing on them and getting a good hit, mixing some of these with the end of combo. Good use of weapon and sub-weapon does more damage. Guess at this point you just kind of have to back. Oh, that's a new one. That took me completely by surprise. I guess after getting about halfway through, practically, the boss decides to put in some new tricks. It took long enough. Alright, come on, you. Feel bad for going silent, but I literally have nothing else to say or talk about other than just focusing on the fight and going through the motions here. Oh, since this is just a long stretch of doing stuff, you ever notice that there's like, I noticed this when I was kind of choking on the cheese earlier, but like shredded cheese just hits entirely differently. It has a different flavor from like even a block of the same type of cheddar. I guess it's just like it's kind of like each individual strand has a sort of powder and thing on it of like how it's aging individually, which changes. Interesting, but yeah. Granted, it is the absolute perfect food to just absolutely gremlin and eat a ton of. The funny thing is, I had like tortilla chips for some basic ass nachos, and ran out of cheese immediately. I was able to get a bulk bag of five pounds of cheese. I really need to split it up and freeze some so I can use all of it before it goes bad, but I don't know, don't underestimate my ability to make cheese-filled things. Or just use it as a random snack. Because one thing I have wanted to make that's absolutely ridiculous is... but one of the best friends with... What the fuck are you talking? My 5-pound bag of cheese, and the fact that it's just tasty to eat by the handful. Because I will defend this, like a slice of cheese, like a block of mild cheddar, and a handful of shredded mild cheddar is very different tasting. Like, well, not very. It's slightly different. Like the shredded cheese, especially if it's late at night and you just grab it by the handful, tastes different than if you slice off an equivalent weight of blocked cheese. And I will stand by this. Also, this is what happens when a section of game both requires focus but isn't actually interesting enough to keep my attention. Or like it's a little bit too much to talk about something that matters or makes sense, so you get the hot nonsense. Or were you talking about the chupa queso, which is a it was made for a sci-fi comic, Schlock Mercenary, because the author needed something type of food that sounded like futuristic junk food, like probable enough that the audience could wrap their mind around it, but absolutely awful and weird enough that's like, yeah, that's the type of hot nonsense that they would eat in like 100 years from now. Which is, the recipe is simple. You take 2 different types of your favorite cheese. First, you cover a frying pan with the bottom of the first type of cheese, preferably cheddar or something like that, and then you fry it until you get a nice cheese shell. Then you fill the inside, fold it together like a chalupa, and cook it until the inside, like a Monterey Jack or something like that, gets melty and gooey. It is called that because this you can suck chupa, the cheese, queso, from this. Oh yeah, I could definitely go for a chalupa too. Or this cheese, queso, thing you made sucks. Chupa. And honestly, the only thing that has been keeping me from making a chupa queso has been the supervision of people who know better. And that is not a factor anymore. So things are about to get, yeah, shoot, maybe it... No way, I only have 5 pounds of cheddar. What am I hitting and aiming at? Not what I need to, that's for sure. What? He has no health. Alright, I guess we're fighting this one now. Because that's all... That's the only one left. They're about to get hasty. I mean, you're either going to see a Twitter or Discord post from me saying, okay, this chupa queso thing absolutely slaps, or okay, does anyone know how to clean burned-in cheese from a frying pan? Or both. That is an option. Bigger problem is that Like, it's generally... no. I'm going to try it after stream with just... I'm so... Hey, attendance isn't mandatory. If you need to go eat and get something, get a snack or something, by all means, I encourage you. I encourage everyone, because that means you're not having to bear witness to whatever the hell is coming out of my mouth tonight. Oh, there we go. Because there is... That is a bad idea to let me cook. Like, if I follow a recipe, it goes fine, but... Right now, I'm in a mood. Hey, get out of the way! Silence. Kotone, awaken. The time has come to glow silver. Grant me the power of the heavens. Hold up. Let me cook. Yes. What the? Oh! Away he goes. Let him cook. Don't understand. Why won't Kotone awaken? Why, Kotone? Why? Hold it right there, vile serpent. Eh? Pops. In a dress. And he looks good. I mean, is that who I think it is? Behold Nagi, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And from this day forth, guardian deity of Kamiki village. Hear me, vile serpent who would do violence upon the weak. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword. Can't believe Nagi beat Orochi all by himself. Solo. Oh. Well, we had a good run of things. Shiranui, I don't know why you are here, but Orochi is mine. I shall slay the beast. Yeah, we did create the legend of Nagi ourselves, which caused all the problems in the present time, which led to us going back and causing the legend of Nagi. Great gods of the heavens, sweep away these dark clouds. Bear witness as a beast succumbs to my trusty sword. Gunenjin. Wait. This all sounds familiar. Oh yeah, the legend of Nagi. Sword gained power over evil when the moon shined upon it. At least that's what they say. I'll give you a hand. There we go. I love how much use the game gets out of your non-combat skills, like changing the moon and sun immediately. Or just connecting lines to elements to move them around. His sword, it's... Huh? What devilry is this? A sword suddenly blazed gold. It must be the heavens which aid me. Shall wield this divine gift with all my might. Nagi-style blade of truth. Good! I put the controller down. It's the best you can do. I'll show you how a real man fights. Good. Will never give in to evil. What? Gave me no time at all. More exploding explosion time. Game, work with me. Blizz. Ooh. Evil. Now for the ultimate Nagi-style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver. Woo. Hell yeah. And we get the sword now. Safe. Obtained. Fine instrument. Thunder Edge. Glaive imbued with Thunder Spirit. Utilize lightning power. Hell yeah. Although I did just get an upgrade, an entirely new glaive, so... Moment the legend of Nagi was fulfilled. It was the most beautiful sight one could imagine. Bathed in moonlight, Nagi's sword twinkled, reflecting golden light. With Orochi's body cleaved, the beast was sealed for 100 years. The sword was dubbed Tsukuyomi and enshrined in the Moon Cave. An art. Little Lika, the Oina girl who had been tainted by Orochi's dark power, had her curse lifted and returned to normal. However, one man, Oki, did not show signs of recovery. Orochi's power had interfered with his most desperate attack. Despite the grave danger, Kotone did not exhibit the silver glow. Oki's heart burned at the thought of what Nagi's sword had wrought. Thoroughly humiliated and boiling with rage, he skulked away into the darkness, making sure that no one lay eyes upon him. Oh my god, this is like... does have the vibe of a... Borderlands. This cutscene. Which I find is so funny in the pre-sequel. You had to confirm 5 times that you want to play the game as Claptrap, despite the fact that he actually has a pretty useful kit. It's... devs know what that game is about. Slain the beast. I, Nagi, have defeated the dreaded Orochi. We know. We know. Now, will you stop repeating yourself? Commend your bravery, Shiranui. But it was I who felled the foul beast. Gotta replace Claptrap with Eason. Yeah, whatever. Furball here did all the work. Anyway, where did Oki go? Left without a word. Oh, at least we saved Lika. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. What's that Orochi up to now? I thought he was dead. Hey, Pops! You'd better get over here, quick! Oh! Pops! Holy sh... He survived? Shiranui? Amy? Me? A divine intervention, I guess. You saved my life? Hey, you guys. This battle's far from over. Now, Gabriel, you still have the chance. Is that Old Man Ishaku? Nobody say anything and get the hell out as quickly as possible. Because we are about to change the... There's a non-zero chance that we're about to fuck up the timeline. Just... Oh, no, it's just Prime Amy. Right, time to get the hell out of here. If only this place would have stayed collapsed for 100 years so we couldn't even get in to do anything. I feel like that's what you have to think about when sealing a place off. Like, yes, you might come back in 100 years, but if you chose an awful place and it's now at the bottom of the ocean with hundreds of feet of rubble on top, does it really matter if you're alive at that point? Just saying. You know, that wolf who helped Nagi? That was Shiranui. Or, in other words, that was you 100 years ago. That was how you met your end after your venture with Gramps. Battle ensued the dread Orochi, only to die yourself. Isan, is that you? Huh? Oh, Lika. It's been ages. Too bad we had to meet like this. What made you go through the Spirit Gate anyway? Spirit Gate? Oh, what's that? All I remember is 2 owls appearing in a dream. They invited me to come play with them in the forest. Next thing I knew, I woke up there. Thank goodness you and your doggy came to save me. You had a dream about 2 owls. Aren't the guardian gods of Kamui owls? Why would the owls lead you here? Probably to do what we need. Probably to get us to the next step of what needs to be done. Look at me. The sun. It's starting to wane. Day of darkness is about to begin. This day-long solar eclipse only happens once every 100 years. Day of darkness? What's that? Looks like something's taking a big bite out of the sun. Amy, you're the sun god. What's going to happen to you if the sun disappears? Sun god? What's that? Lika, you can recite the volcanic incantation, can't you? Supposed to make the frozen mountain Izo Fuji erupt, right? Well, you better do it, because Kamui is going to freeze if you don't. Volcanic incantation? What's that? You mean the prayer we offered to the mountain by the lake? Yeah, I can mimic the prayer of the old man Kamui perfectly. He's even told me I do it really well. I know. That's why we need your help back in the village. Let's go, Amy. Back to web gear as fast as you can. And with that, I think that's where we're going to end the stream, so I can go do evil things with cheese. But also convenient because, speaking of owls, my next stream will be this Thursday. There we go, that's off. With Fable, more specifically, one of her 2 characters, Socks, will be guiding me through Final Fantasy XIV. I've never really gotten through A Realm Reborn, so
It's downright hard.
So mostly to I think partially to see if I have any interest in late game content. She's helping me through it, so please look forward to that. As for raid, let's see, we have several options. I have several options right now. But the problem is I don't really know who to do. Let's see, we got a friend I haven't really been able to raid for a while, playing the new Destiny 2 stuff. Gundam making, art, new Final Fantasy XIV patch. That's a bit too on the nose. Something. I'm going to kind of just arrange it and roll for it, and during that roll, I have a feeling I'll just figure it out. See, 2. Oh! Well, the dice rolled 2, and that's Undyne. And it's a Siren VTuber, amazing singing voice, and is doing the new Destiny 2 stuff, and is very excited for that all being water themed. Also a good friend who does a lot of fun content every now and then, so even if Destiny 2 isn't your thing, I highly recommend you go into the VOD archive in her channel and check out her other stuff, see like what she's about. Anyway, be live with Final Fantasy XIV this Thursday. Thank you all for coming, and thank you all for the raid and the support. I really appreciate that. See you later, and please look forward to that.